Welcome to this tutorial on how to use a Telelisting lead generation phone book. Telelisting is a lead prospecting website with the Do Not Call list integration that allows you to increase and maximize your revenues. The Canadian and phone book tab makes it easy to find and manage leads from anywhere in North America. We hope you will enjoy this presentation and find the following information beneficial to your business. For today's demo, we are going to target leads by using the different search tabs. Let's begin our search by using the three search tabs located at the upper left corner of your screen. This function is an excellent tool to help you find a person and their contact information. We have field search, search, and map search. Let's start with field search. Click on phone and enter a phone number. If the phone number is listed in the phone book, the contact information will appear on the grid part of your screen in white, which means you can call them. They are not on your Do Not Call list. Let's enter another number. The contact information appears highlighted in red, which confirms this number is on your Do Not Call list. There are several benefits for using field search. As example, you drive by a home and see a house for sale by the owner with a sign and a phone number and would like to follow up with that person. Enter the phone number. In this case, the phone number appears highlighted in red with the mention unlisted, do not call. This phone number most likely belongs to a cell phone owner. You can also do a field search by using any one of these fields. Click on street name as example and enter the name of a street. Click on city and enter the name of your city. A list will appear in the grid below. You can hide the phone numbers on your Do Not Call list by simply clicking Hide DNCL Listings. This application makes it easy to focus on the numbers you can call. Let's move on to the Search tab. Enter the name of a person and then the city. All listings for that search will appear in the grid below. You can also use the Province tab to select the province. This Province tab can be used with field search, search, and map search. Another option is the Map Search tab. Enter the information you have in hand, either by address, city, province, state, postal, or zip code. As an example, let's enter a postal code. The location will appear on Google Map. To move the map, click and hold the left mouse button and drag the map to new places. You can also use the zoom in function to focus on a specific area, or the zoom out function to change the scale of the map. The phone number and contact information that appear in the grid below are the locations on the map that you have selected. Should you want to do a more precise search, example, you just sold a house in that area and you'd like to call everybody that lives around there to let them know that you have potential buyers looking to buy in that area. Double-click on the last point to close the area. The phone numbers that appear in the grid below are the people that live in that area. You can also modify the area by moving the white dots. You can click on Hide DNCL, which will remove all the people on your Do Not Call list. And you can hide your leads, which are everyone that you already have notes, follow-ups on them, or maybe you have already spoken with and do not want to call them at this time. Once that is done, click on the name, and the map with the contact information will appear at the bottom left corner of your screen. Click on the little man and drag him onto the map. You have a street view, which is very useful for when talking to the prospects. It gives you a view of the house as well as the neighborhood. You can write down notes, add them to the file. You can add a new task, choose a due date, add it to the task file. For every reminder, there is an email that is sent out on the date that it is due, informing you of what has to be done. You can also categorize them by adding as many categories as you need or rename them. You can give them a status. Example, you can tag them as a hot lead, and a star will appear next to the name you have selected with the contact information highlighted in the grid of your screen. For every search that you do, you have the action button located at the top of your screen. This function allows you to print the list of everybody included in your search. You can also export to Excel, Mojo, Sales Dialers, or create a voice card from the results. Finally, you have the My Leads tab that lists the names of all the prospects you have notes, follow-ups, and activity on. As a specific search, you can also enter the name of a street, and a list of the activity on that street will appear in the grid part of your screen. You can also filter by status, task due, and category. This concludes this brief presentation on how to use the Telelisting online lead generation phone book. Thank you and happy selling.